So in most styles of Krav Maga, as well as some other forms of Muay Thai and Silat, there's a particular grip which they like to use. Not just the headlock, which is this one here. Just move there so they can see it. The other one is where you take one hand, you put it just to the back of the neck, and the other hand grabs towards the shoulder. They say don't grab the shirt, grab the skin, which, yeah, it's true. I believe grabbing the skin is much better than grabbing the person's shirt because, you know, the shirts can rip, and also if it's really loose clothing, it moves around a lot. I have a much more control trying to grab someone by their skin. There's a couple of flaws with this, though, and I'll let thought, here you go. Yeah, just put that, like, in your back pocket or somewhere where you can effectively sort of conceal it. Anyways, you do that, I'm going to just add a little bit more brightness to this camera.
Can't really effectively conceal it with this jacket, but...
Yeah, okay. Well, she just said, if you couldn't hear that, she said she can't really effectively conceal it with the jacket, which is fair enough. However, I'm just, for now, going to let her keep it there just to illustrate a particular point. So, if I'm here, right, and I'm working, you know, in my kicks and stuff like that, or if I'm working in, you know, throat shots, and just, you know, with this hand, just block my knee strikes. Let's say she feels that through tactile sensitivity, I'm trying to work it in. Also, if you're moving towards me. Anyway, there's a bit of balance that's coming. I'm feeling a little bit off balance here, right? So, and now if I'm trying to do all this here, and you reach to the back pocket and then take out the knife, anyway, and then go in to stab me, okay? If my hands are only on the shoulder, I can't really, through tactile sensitivity, pick up on the fact that she's going for a weapon. It doesn't necessarily have to be a knife. It could be a taser, it could be a gun, whatever. Hopefully not a used syringe. They're the fucking worst things. From now on, just, you know, pretend that you actually have a knife. It's the same sort of principle. But now, if I'm doing the same thing and I'm coming down here and doing all this, but now, rather than having this particular hand on the shoulder, this other one should be towards the back here for better control. But rather than, what I like to do, rather than having this hand here, is I like to move it down, sort of just where these joints are, a little just below there. So, not so much close towards the elbow, but, you know, not center either, but just up here a little bit. Reason being is because here I do have a lot of good control, but also if you go for a weapon from here, there you go, I can feel that through this a lot better than I can if it's up here. I mean, yes, I can look, but if for whatever reason, like, I don't know, she had like 3 other friends and they're moving around, and I'm trying to move her around like this here so that I can get her in front of where they're moving from, well, then I may not see her go for a backup weapon. So this is why tactile sensitivity is important as well. So if I have my hand here, I've got a much better sense as to what the other person might be doing. The other advantage too is that if I'm here doing this, with this hand here, can you touch my face? Okay, she can touch my face. Can you just do it, just like sort of palm stroke my forehead? Okay, there you go. Now, anyway, if I'm here again, can you also go up and reach again? Anyway, from this angle, yes, you can, even if she's down a little bit. So, if I grab here, now do it. Okay, well, there you go. There's my point. This is why I prefer doing it this way. When doing it as well, just here you go, move a little bit to here. When doing it, this thumb comes, there you go, to the inside, like, basically, it's like this. It's not the, whatever the fuck this one's called, the C grip or D grip, I don't remember which one this is, but basically, don't use this one. I've seen this video on YouTube where a guy only grabs him from behind there. Can you still reach my face from here? Yeah, you can. So she's going to go, no, fuck that, fuck you. So, that's why I like to have this here. Even if the guy's got arms the size of Popeye, you can still just angle this off this way, which is my preferred method of being in this position. So when it comes to, yeah, the 360 block, if you were to, here you go, take this and come down with like the psycho stab motion, there you go. So I come in here, anyway, I block, and let's just say that strike was, you know, I hit it and then, you know, it knocked the knife out of her hand. So anyway, it drops, or let's just say that that was a just like a roundhouse punch, which I still blocked. Anyway, so now I know that there's no knife left in the hand or no weapon, so what I'm doing from here is now I come down here and just simply grab from there. And then work in the other follow-up strikes, depending on what it is she does. It's one thing to say, oh yeah, when they come here you do this, you'll do this, but, you know, for whatever reason, let's say you did that strike. Anyway, actually make it like a roundhouse punch. So anyway, I come in there, but for whatever reason, that was such a strong strike that I came here and, I don't know, maybe this was made of silk and it was very slippery, so it came over here, and next thing I'm there, I may have no choice but to do an overhook from here. So my point is that if you do end up in a situation where you are going to be able to do this, well, yeah, try to get control of the arm for the reasons I just stated. that's my preferred method. Did you have any comments or things that... No?
I think pretty much covered it.
They covered it? Okay, well, there you go. So, yeah, when it comes to the, whatever the fuck they call this move, the names of things don't really mean shit to me. It's the motion as to what you're actually doing, because that's really what makes the difference. So yeah, I don't like doing this. I prefer getting control of the arm. So now you know why, and yeah, go test it out and see if it works. If it doesn't, yeah, whatevs.